Well, D, despite my trepidations about the Nationals, they won us the World Series.
You know what, dude? I was with this team since they announced that they were coming to DC. I saw the first pitch. I thought I overhyped how good Livan Hernandez was, even though he was obviously going through he was in the downslope of his career.
Man.
I remember when Adam Dunn showed up, and I hated him when he came in, and I loved it when he left. I hated Adam Dunn. And then we got Bryce Harper, and then the 2015 season, I think it was just so good.
2014, actually, that was the same year. Orioles and Nationals were cooking.
Yeah. 2014 was so good. 2015 was good for the Nationals too.
Mm-hmm.
And then, seeing Bryce leave, I already gave my feelings about that. Y'all know how I felt. Yeah. It was bittersweet, but he had to roll out. The Nationals just real talk. The Nationals probably could have, but they ain't have to think like that. What a lot of people didn't realize was Mike Rizzo, the GM, was playing Moneyball the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And if Bryce didn't want that, then guess what? We can't afford him. We just got to see if we can replace him in a different way. You can really do that Moneyball shit with soccer and baseball. You can really do that too. I heard you can do that with hockey. You can do it pretty much with every.
Hockey is tricky.
Sport. Hockey is tricky. I heard you can do it in basketball, but basketball is tricky because you can get a team full of guys that are like 77s, and you can knock out the big teams.
It's kind of like, it's basically like, I know this person is guaranteeing me 10 a night. How can I implement this into my system?
Yeah, and I think it works better just in baseball and soccer. It works the best because you really can't. For whatever reason, it just works better that way. But anyway, but. Hey, he didn't want it. And then when the season started, they talked about Rendon, and they're saying, we can't afford Rendon. This would be his last season. He had a good season last year, and I was like, well, how much did you give him? Come to find out, $250 million. Mm-hmm. He said no. And just real talk. Peace. And then this team stunk. And I remember I was sitting in the car listening to these motherfuckers get their ass kicked by the Mets. And we only won 19 games, and I'm sitting there like, oh my God, we're gonna have to blow up the team.
And then the All-Star break happened, and all of a sudden, Cena mode happened, and all of a sudden, oh shit, they're in the wild card.
It was a combination of luck. Because a lot of teams got bad at the right time. And I'm looking at that's mainly Philly. That's mainly That's Philly. A couple other teams. I can't really say who it was. But
I'm looking at Philly more so than anything else because it was like, damn,
Philly
what happened?
Else. Because they blessed them niggas saying that they were going to make it because they got Bryce Harper. That's all they needed. Everybody got hurt. And then, like I told you, Chris, everybody got super cold in Philly. I told you. Cold streaks in baseball are so unforgiving. I hate them. I hate them.
Look. If we're jumping ahead here, every Washington National fan during that three game weekend, casual all the way up to the hardcore fans, Nationals lost 3 in a row here. Motherfuckers about ready to burn jerseys. Like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? And don't get it twisted. Even I was just like, what the hell, Nationals? What happened?
I was like, look, I was just being real with you, and I meant that. Good teams win. But anyway, finally, like I said, going up to August, they were just red hot. And then I was even saying, oh my God, we can make a wild card.
You forgot the little tidbit, though. Harper and Homeboy leaving freed up so much cap space, they were able to get some more players to fill out the rotation. That was the key thing that everybody was saying, like, oh, they had a ton of money, the wiggle room to get a lot of players to fill out the ranks.
Again, Moneyball.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was like, oh shit, we can make a wild card. We made a wild card. Who we got to play? The Brewers.
Damn.
It's like, shit. And guess what? We beat them, and I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked.
Everybody was shocked.
Because I thought this was their year too.
Mm-hmm.
I fully expected them to win the World Series, to go to the World Series. Not win it, but go to it because everybody said it, and I agree. Whoever won that series, whoever won that wild card between the Brewers and the Nationals, you don't want to see them niggas.
Oh,
you do not want to see them.
And if you've been following us ever since that wild card game, Washington started putting people on notice, and the first team that felt that was the Dodgers. Woo!
And then that amazing series, and then we just swept the Cardinals.
Cardinals were defeated after that second game.
Yeah, they were. They tried their damnedest, and you could tell in Game 4 to try to muster up something, but they had nothing. I think they were burnt out, and I think they were just in over their heads, man. A lot of their and again, I don't know baseball enough to know who the behavior of certain people outside of my own team, just to be real. But everybody said, yo, they got cold, and some of these dudes do not have the fortitude in the playoffs.
I mean...
You know what I mean? So I didn't know that. So I was like, wow. We won that. Then we went to the World Series. Nigga, we had the first 2 games.
Did the right, too. Like, the first game was tough. It was kind of... It felt like... Game 1 felt like both teams were filling each other out, because I think it ended 5-4. Second game, Nationals just ran wild. Big time. It was like 12-3 final. I'm like, God damn. That's kind of how everybody in the area was like, oh man, 3 games in DC. Nationals got to win 2 out of 3. Oh man, this is going to be a breeze.
This finna be a breeze. No.
Cold, ice, motherfucking cold.
They went cold.
And there was a pattern. I want people to understand. There's a pattern from Game 3 onwards. Astros will be up 2, and it will stick like that all the way up until the 6th inning. And then either the Astros will sit there and go up and win the game, or as we saw in Game 6 and 7, the Nationals will go up and end up winning out. Every time.
It's kind of interesting, though, that the Nationals only scored one run in those 3 games they lost. Man. And the funny thing is, and I was telling this to you, and I was telling this to my wife just to explain how this old white man's game worked. I was trying to tell her this truth. She was like, why are you still holding on that they could come back? And I was told her just the truth. Baseball is stupid because all it takes is one fat-ass curveball to come across that plate, and it's a home run.
Yep. It's ebbs and flows.
It takes one hit to change the entire game. And that happens in basketball. That happens in football. That happens in every sport in a certain way. Something happens that changes the whole course. In baseball, of course, it's hitting. And all it takes is one bad pitch, one bad error, one stolen base. It don't take much to change the whole face of a game in baseball.
For Nationals, though, Game 6 was Strasburg happened. That dude's going to go in the Hall of Fame just off of that Game 6.
And you want to know the truth? You know the truth, man? For me, that was so gratifying for me because I'm a big Strasburg fan. And I love that nigga ever since he came into the league. And the fact that it was a performance. It was like, this nigga's putting on a show. He's the best. I loved it, man. I loved it. I'm so glad he flexed hard, man.
I mean, he pitched damn near the whole game until like wasn't it like the 8th inning?
It was like the 8th.
And he got a hit, and then he got a hit, and then the manager's like, no, get out right now.
Then David Martinez got kicked out the game, which was bullshit. I always say it's bullshit when managers get kicked out of a game because that happens way too much in baseball. It's just culture of baseball. You have to kick out the manager. Why? He ain't like he put hands on you or nothing, man. But whatever. But yeah, that was bullshit. I agree with him. That was safe.
That was a weird thing, man. I saw that. I was like, he's safe.
With the shit. He was safe, and all of a sudden he's like out. I'm like, bullshit. Everybody's seen it. I like how the Astros fans were like, kind of coy about, y'all got away with that.
But it didn't matter because Rendon just hit a grand slam, and then all was right in the world. That dude, it's like he did that the first 2 games. He hit a home run the first 2 games, and that was the game changer. And he somehow reared his head in this one. And I'm like, oh well, that happens.
On some real shit. Greinke, I love Greinke. He had a great game. He shut down the Nationals. He had a great game, man. I
Mm-hmm.
love Greinke, man. He's one of my favorite pitchers. I loved him when he was on the Royals.
Yeah.
When he came into the league, oh man. Ever since he came into the league, I love this dude, man. I had nothing but respect. If we lost that game, I say, yo, give it to Greinke. He won it for y'all.
Well, you said it
I was
best.
gonna,
I mean, you said it best in the fact that, like, even if to say the Nationals lost, they can hang their heads up high. They got to the fucking World Series. You know.
in the seventh game, you took the Astros, who know how to win big ass ball games like this, and
Mm-hmm.
you took them to the edge. You should be proud of what you did. For
Mm-hmm.
the real talk on the Astros, yo, it wasn't your year. That's all I can say.
They got a shot
That's,
though next year. So.
oh yeah, they definitely got a shot next year. And the one thing, real talk with Greinke being so good, Scherzer didn't have a good game. But
Nah.
I know why he started. And I would have. He was our best bet, and and real talk. If you met Scherzer, you like, no motherfucker, I'm the best player on this whole damn team. I'm playing the last game. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. He had a good game for what it was worth. But Max, if he had if he was fully rested and his arms a little bit more rested, he would have crushed him. Him and Greinke would have been going back and forth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
I mean,
But anyway,
yeah.
Strasburg deserved the MVP. I had a weird moment because I was like, you know what? Let me take it over to MLB Network. I never go to that station, but no, real talk. I don't watch baseball like that. I listen to the radio, so it was different from me. Oh yeah, no, actually, you know what? I'm not going to go there. Hudson getting when Rendon got that home run.
Yeah.
I was like, my God, we're gonna fucking no. I was like, okay, there's still a chance they can come back. And then Eaton hit that jump right in between on second base, right? And the error happened from the center fielder. And I was like, oh my God, we're about to fucking win.
We can do it.
I'm like, we're about to fucking win. And then I was like, who's coming in? Daniel Hudson's coming up to like, yes! Close this bitch out. Because I love Daniel Hudson, man. He's a good reliever, man. But this motherfucker came in and that final throw, I loved it, man. I was like, bow! I was like, yes! We did it!
It's like when he threw that out and it was just kind of, because it's surreal. It was surreal when the Caps won, right?
Yeah. No, for Caps winning, for me, that was fun. Like, yes, we finally got a championship in this city. I don't care who it is. And guess what? You know who deserves it more than anybody in the city to have a championship? The Capitals.
Yeah.
They starved for it for years, yeah. They have went through generations have went through this team, and we have won nothing. That win was like, yes, we finally did it.
Yeah,
and then like I said, the Mystics was gratifying to me because they should have been one anyway. They were like the Nationals.
Well, they should have won it. They should have won it the previous year, but shit happened.
Yes, they should have. Shit happens. And like I said, much like Nationals, it was like, why have y'all motherfuckers not won yet? Because y'all had good teams. The Wizards have been having trouble.
Right now, I'll say a side note on the Wizards right now. The Wizards are doing this thing where they clearly can hang with some of these teams. It's just trying to get that hump to kind of finish it off.
But here's the problem about that, Chris. It's real talk. How long have we been saying that about the Wizards?
For a while. Since the start of the show, probably even before we started the show, we've been saying that.
Real talk. I love the Wizards to death, but y'all been the same team forever.
Yeah.
They've been the same team for like the last 8 years. I love them to death. I have loved their squad. Despite us going through this, we got to have a rebuilding. And when I say rebuild, they got to rebuild from the ground up, and they are showing us that they're trying to do that. Mm-hmm. Set up some type of program, some type of process to get this team where it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad the Wizards are actually trying to do that. But real talk, they ain't been no better than the Redskins. I think the Redskins have been look, the Wizards, we have gotten used to them losing.
Yeah.
That's not good. And like I said, Ted Leonsis has finally put his foot down. Like, no, we gotta change this team because the Wizards still have potential. They have had potential since Gilbert Arenas left.
Yeah.
Well, no, like bullshit. They ain't had potential until John Wall got there, and we fucked up on John Wall. We paid him too much, and now we can't get rid of that contract.
Yeah. I mean,
but here's the thing. Yeah, that sucks. But look, the point is, while the Wizards always had promise and they're lovable losers, to be honest with you, the Redskins to me have been depressing because I told this to my coworker today. I can name off right now off the top of my head the top 10 Redskins I love. I can name the potential y'all had in this team to do great things. And either A, because the Redskins fans to me like old fan base, this are a bit spoiled. Mm-hmm. Like Cowboy fans, we're not too spoiled, but we act that way. And it's like, nigga, we haven't won nothing to be spoiled.
We're spoiled enough to where...
Yeah, we're spoiled enough, because they know how to stroke our ego. Let's make sure the Cowboys are talked about every fucking day on every sports show. Mm-hmm. Let's make sure the Cowboys logo is everywhere. Make sure we are the prominent team in the NFL, even though we haven't won shit in years. Yeah. And despite all that, we still have a growing fan base, and our fan base is amazingly loyal. Yeah. Oh my God, we have been some bullshit. But the Redskin fans, I feel bad for the fans because ownership just doesn't care. Ownership just doesn't care.
You want to talk?
Do you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? Leonsis give a fuck. I don't care for the learners, but guess what? They give a fuck.
I mean, since we're on Redskins,
why the Redskins can't give a shit, man?
I mean,
they deserve that.
I mean,
let's be very real.
Yeah.
Besides us, the Redskins deserve a championship too.
They had the chance. 2012. I was like, shit, they might be destined to get something.
Here's the sad part. They still had a chance in 13 and 14, and they squandered it.
Yep.
They squandered it with this little back and forth with ownership and this back and forth with the coaches. Now, get another coach. I feel bad for Redskin fans. Yeah. And you know what? I do. Real talk, man. I don't understand why y'all put up with that bullshit. My dad left. My dad don't care for the Redskins no more. He dropped them niggas. And guess what? He ain't the only one. I'm seeing old school niggas just saying, nah, I'm done. I'm just watching the football.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out though.
They always say that though. They gotta hammer that into us. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't care for the Redskins no more. I still don't like the Cowboys though. Like, okay, whatever, nigga. Thank you.
It's like kiss my ass.
Thank you. I wanted to do something. You know what I am seeing a shocking amount of, and my friend told me this. There's a weird amount of Redskin fans who are becoming Cowboy fans.
More down low Redskin fans. I'm like,
I'm talking about that. But you know what? Back onto the Nationals. We got terribly off. But back onto the Nationals. Real, just to square it up with this. Yes, Strasburg deserved the MVP with this, and they talked to Max Scherzer right off after the show, right? And Max was all like, "Oh my God, he's talking and he hit me." This nigga won the Cy Young 3 times, and now he won the World Series. Hey Max, you're going directly into the Hall of Fame.
Indeed, he is.
Well, going like Strasburg probably needs like a couple of more accomplishments to be a first ballot person, but Max is going right in. He's going directly into the Hall of Fame. Retires, man.
Yeah.
So I laughed at that, and like I said, I turned to MLB Network. I don't never watch it, but I know who the the commentators are and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? Pause real quick.
All right.
So let's go on next to let's go to football.
Well, real quick, since we're on Washington and stuff. So, did you hear about with the Redskins and Trent Williams?
Oh my God!
Doctors, they tend to make mistakes, right?
They CM Punk, my man.
This is huge. Like, he was like, yeah, I think I got a lump on my head. Oh, it's nothing, Trent. You're fine.
Come to find out, it is cancer.
And if he waited, like, say, a couple of months later, he'd been done.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. Oh, my God.
I saw that, and I was like, what?
You know what I said? No, you know what I said? Y'all niggas about to get sued.
Sued is an understatement, my good man. That is,
Yo, Roger Goodell better go right into Dan Snyder's office and fucking DDT him just off the break. Just like, what the fuck is going on? You mean to tell me that thing is almost cancer? Yeah, kinda is. What you mean kinda?
Oh my God, man. I saw that shit and I was like, are you kidding me? You kidding me?
The NFL Players Union better do something. They better flex hard.
I saw that and I was like, bruh.
Now was the time.
Bruh.
Now was the time to... I'm just saying, but whatever. I'm not telling them to do anything. I'm just saying, now is the time.
All I'm saying is this. I was sitting up there laughing because it was like, all right, this is fucked up even for Redskins levels, but it was like, I'm sitting there like, okay, this is shit. Like, this is huge. Like, there should be like firings across the board on this one. Like, you can't just not tell a dude like, oh, by the way, yeah, you have cancer in your head, and it was sad too because as they were describing it, Trent was like, hey, I had to hug my 9 and 8-year-old and before I went into surgery because you never know, and it's like it was basically like a softball size like tumor in his head. I was like, damn, and that's why he was feeling his. After he had the surgery and stuff, that's why he was failing his health protocols was because when he put his helmet on, it just felt uncomfortable.
And I was sitting here the whole time just thinking, I don't know how big of a story this should be, but it should be bigger than that's bad. And you know what? The NFL is going to still move.
Yeah. But anyways, there were some shockers this weekend in NCAA football. One of them being that one Michigan looked at Notre Dame and was like, "Oh, you guys really think you're good, huh? Nah."
They got sunned.
They got stomped.
They got sunned real quick.
I laugh. And because it's like, all right, it's 17-zip at the half. Maybe Notre Dame, but nope. Nope.
I knew it was over. I only had the game. I only had a couple games.
I watched the whole thing, and Michigan in the fourth quarter was like, oh, you're trying to come back, huh? Not today.
I was watching, who is that? I was watching, LSU versus Auburn. Good game.
Very good game. Yeah.
Really good game. Auburn tried to come back, but LSU just looked like they got the juice this year. Mm-hmm. The only thing that's standing in the way, of course, is that date they got in Tuscaloosa. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing they like. They don't have a hold on right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But as far as that was a good game. I watched Houston, SMU. SMU, they're a big little. I don't see them,
American League.
even though they're ranked. I don't see them really beating a big school, but it would be nice if, they go to a bowl game, and I don't know. I'm just not saying it's going to happen, but they play somebody like a Georgia, and they beat Georgia. That's a cool little thing.
They're in the category of UCF, except they're not cocky about it, so.
Yeah, they're not really cocky about it. I think they're a little bit of a tougher team. I think UCF is better, though. Let me be real. I think UCF is better, but
How did you not throw up in your mouth when you said that? Because they're frauds. I'm sorry. UCF is frauds.
They are. Okay, yes, they are frauds, but I think they can beat them. That's really what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If I were a betting man, I'd take the Knights.
Yeah.
What's the other one I seen?
The dream is over, D. Maryland ain't making no goddamn bowl game because Minnesota curb stomped their fucking asses like beginning to end. 52-10, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, man.
Yo, I was laughing because when you said that, you don't understand how bad I just eye rolled you when you said that.
I know the dream. I know I said the dream is over. I was hoping Maryland can at least even out 8-8 at the end of the season. At least shit. Like that's the bare minimum I'm asking here. You know, but it's like.
Hey, look. I knew they were over when they lost to Indiana because they had a chance to win that one. Mm-hmm. But when they lost to Indiana, I was like, you know what, y'all done. And that was 2 weeks ago. I don't know why it took you this long.
Hey, I tell you what though, the bottom two in the rankings, Arizona, Ohio State, yeah, they're out the rankings because UCLA put it on Arizona State, and
it's I had a little fun watching Colorado versus USC. I mean, son. Colorado had a chance to like maintain the lead in the third quarter. They were up by I think like 2 touchdowns or something like that. I look away, look back at them, and then look back. All of a sudden, how did they get up? How are they still up? Is that an interception? They fucked up like twice, yeah, and they tried to come back, but it didn't work. Bad. It was a pretty good game. I was really rooting for Colorado to win that game, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is and stuff. What can you do? But like I know we're far away from football playoffs and stuff. We're about like what 2 months, month and a half away, basically.
But we should be talking about it.
So who do you have in the national championship game? If you really had to bet on the top 4 that's happening right now.
When you look at it, actually, you know what? Let me see here. Because number 1 is still Alabama, right?
So you got Bama, LSU, Ohio State, and Clemson. That's the top 4 right there.
Let me say that again.
Arkansas, LSU, Ohio State, Clemson.
Yeah, because LSU did hop in front. See, that's why I said what's going to be really interesting is when Alabama and
Penn State is knocking on the door of trying to eke in, but they might not get in off the schedule. It depends on if they keep their current trajectory going the way it goes.
So far, Ohio State's going to beat Maryland. That's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it just might as well just go there and hang that up. It's like
LSU and Alabama is going to be interesting. Mm-hmm. Clemson's going to win their next game. They're playing nobody. Penn State is playing Minnesota. They're going to beat Minnesota, but don't be surprised how stupid happens.
It's going to be a tough game.
Now here's where it gets interesting. Florida versus Georgia. That's a little bit interesting because I think Georgia is going to come back.
Didn't we say Georgia is like basically done? They're not going to. They'll probably get a bowl game, but they ain't sniffing no national championship.
I don't think they are. But look, here's the funny thing. Mm-hmm. The funny thing is this. Actually, this is an important game between those two. This Saturday is actually a very important game now that I see about it. Okay, here's the thing. Whoever wins between these two is pretty much going to set themselves up to be the SEC East. They're going to win the East.
Yeah.
They're waiting on the West, which, like I said, is LSU and Alabama. That's where it gets interesting. So when they can finally play each other to see who win, whoever wins is going to lose to LSU or Alabama. So it don't matter.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just saying. Now I will say this: I think Georgia has a chip on the shoulder and will try to flex on LSU, but we'll see. But I don't know. I don't see them doing it to Alabama. Alabama has been kicking their ass the last 3 years. I'm loving it.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
really, it's Alabama. Really, right now, I think Ohio State really does want smoke from Alabama, but I don't think they can handle it.
so D,
Handle it though. That's all though.
we have to do I have to do the Working Title Sports Show MEAC update. FAMU has taken over. FAMU has taken over first place in the MEAC.
What?
Because Bethune-Cookman lost to South Carolina State this weekend.
And South Carolina State probably defensed them to death, and that's probably really what happened.
That's exactly what happened because they beat them 27-10. So there you go.
I guess, yeah. South Carolina State always got the defense. That's why I said, yeah, they probably just shut them niggas down.
And Howard's 1-7, so just had to throw that in there.
You always have to add in Howard University. Why, we are the finest university out there. I remember we had Razzle Dazzle.
We had Cam Newton's cousin. He was great.
He was good for once. Duke Ellington came to the school one time. One time? Just one time.
So yeah, FAMU is in first, and they're trying to get a bowl game berth. So we'll see if their current trajectory keeps them in line and stuff. I'm surprised A&T isn't running wild. A&T has been doing okay this season and stuff. So
man, they're mild. Going mild, baby.
Yeah, so just had to throw that out there and stuff.
Joe, I'm ready for. Look, I would love for the black bowl games. Just do black bowl games. You'd be like the Backwoods Bowl.
Don't do that. You should. That should be in fucking like, Atlanta, Georgia. Shit.
Yo, it'd be so many bougie parents on both schools. Like, this is this is so unacceptable. It's not even funny. How do you think this looks upon black people? That we like weed?
Come on, it's Backwoods, baby.
Backwoods, man. Like, you like to think the people at Backwoods Blunts with this beautiful bowl game between North Carolina A&T and they gotta go against the SWAC team. So Prairie View.
Yeah.
Man, look, nigga, that'd be lit. and get one of the Division two black schools involved in it too. Oh man, come on now. Yeah. White people be mad that all of our games be hot as shit because first off, it be cool shit like like you said, Backwoods, Popeyes, because Popeyes would. Sprint, because Sprint would.
Yeah. Cricket.
Oh my god. No, actually, you're right about that. It'd be more cricket. The cricket. The cricket.
We're making fun of cricket. Not like WWE isn't sponsored by fucking cricket. So what the hell are we talking about?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Who else be? Come on, black people shit. Oh, the Duke Hair Gel Bowl.
No, Murray, sir. What are you talking about?
Murray's? You think Murray's got the capital to get a bowl game?
Murray's hair product. I ain't talking about Murray's Steakhouse. Nah, fuck that.
No, I know exactly what you mean, man. You really
Granted, I feel back in the early '90s, Murray's Steakhouse would be sponsoring some bowl games.
You think they would? All like East Coast tiny little schools and shit. So how beast would that be? I'm serious. I'm thinking about it. Just be black people shit, man. Like
sponsored
of course. What do you say?
Sponsored by Audi.
Nah. Audi wouldn't do that. Nah, you know why? So the Negroes want to
Save a Lot. Save a Lot Bowl.
Oh man, Save a Lot. Shut up. Of course, it got to be something like it got to be like something black, like a black neighborhood involved. The Crenshaw Credit Union Bowl.
The Seat Pleasant Credit Union Bowl.
It's got to be so it got to be like the hoods and
Kitland. Sponsored by Yums.
Opalaka Bowl. Look, you laughing. Opalaka Bowl is lit because look, you laughing. It'd be and they'll probably get like, I don't know, whatever's the biggest field, the nicest field of Opalaka, and I'm pretty sure they got a few of them. Come on, that's some community, that's a football town. But
But no, how awesome would it be? Like, we laughing, and then like whoever the bands be out there, let's just say like Howard University be out there. Howard University do a little intro, that all of a sudden you see Rick Ross come out like, yeah. Yo, this halftime show was amazing. How was the game? Terrible.
Terrible. Fuck terrible. That goddamn halftime show. That Rick Ross is something special.
It was like this, and the band was behind it. That shit was awesome, man. It was both bands. It was like, who was it? It was Howard and I don't know, Mississippi Valley. Yeah, because that'd be a boring game. So yeah. Anyway.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I feel movies are so lying when it comes to fucking damn black college football. Like, it's rough. It's rough house. I'm like, nobody cares.
Look, it's competitive. I get it.
It's about as competitive as a high school football game, I guess. Shit,
It is. I get it. But, here's the thing. All Drumline was anime.
It really was.
It was just anime. And you know what? It's cool. It's the only good thing Nick Cannon has ever did, in my opinion. And I don't like that.
But you didn't like the undercover movie where he was undercover as a high schooler, even though he was like fucking 30-something years goddamn old?
Nick Cannon been 34 for the last 18 years. So shut up. Nigga been
expect me to believe this motherfucker is going to hook up with Rosalind Sanchez? Get the fuck out of my face, man.
Fuck out of my face, bye.
Speaking of get the fuck out of my face,
here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. We throw. I don't know why y'all niggas don't throw this nigga under the bus like Steve Harvey. The reason why I say that is this. Yes, Nick has said smart shit every now and then. But you know what? You know who's the biggest cornball on the internet? Him.
Yeah.
How did you let Kevin Hart dunk on you? Because you wanted to look like you are a badass in the gym. He is the biggest try-hard nigga ever. Nigga tried to do stand-up. Fail. And you know what everybody was saying? At least he did it. Shut up.
I mean,
shut up.
I mean, hey, look. Anyways.
How did we get on that?
Anyways. Speaking to get the fuck out of my face. Redskins, you played an admirable game against the Vikings. At least your defense did. That offense, though, you are going to... Dwayne Haskins, RIP your career. I hope you make it through the season, sir. I hope you make it through the season.
Sorry. My brother. What is your ranking? What is your ranking, man? I think it's a 76. Hold on. No. Do you do this, Chris? Will you hold their hands? Hold on. You better hold on now. Hold on to that. Hold on to that 76. Yeah, why you say it like that? Because after the season, if you drop to 73, I would not be surprised.
Is it more sad that the fire coach is like, yo, don't put that nigga in the game? No, don't do it.
No, you know they were going to do that, man. Case Keenum got that concussion. I was like, well.
Where's Colt McCoy? He was playing, I remember. I seem to remember him playing. I
thought he got hurt again or some shit. Like, he sneezed through one or some shit. Like, I don't know, man.
I just hope if Dwayne Haskins makes it out of this season, in these last 8 games, intact, cool, fine. But, like...
He don't want to be... Nah, I'm going to be like, run!
The Vikings didn't quite blow up the Redskins like I thought they did, but Kurt had an admirable game, and, he did his thing. So I give him credit for that. He found Stephon Diggs for, like, the 3rd game in a row, so it seems like they're finally connecting and cooking, finally. So that was great. Seahawks, Falcons. Falcons, what are you? Y'all haven't been the same since y'all got that 28 zip lead, man. Y'all have not been the same.
Yo, you know what the fun part about that is? Matt Schaub had an excellent game for
I'm surprised you and everybody in that group said Matt Schaub, and I was like, wasn't he retired?
Yeah, well, no. How you think I felt when I heard it? Like, what? I thought he was retired. Like, oh, y'all like me right now, because that doesn't make no sense.
I mean, is he stealing money like our boy did with Miami for that 1 year?
Who? Jay
Cutler?
Cutler.
Yeah, is that what Matt Schaub's doing? He just stealing money from the damn Falcons? You just...
Yeah, I feel that way though. I don't know. I think they just signed him or some shit. I have no idea.
I feel Matt Schaub. I feel Matt Schaub.
retired.
I feel Matt Schaub was about to just say, you know what? I'm just going to chill, play by his PS4, and just be good. And the Falcons was like, hey, we kind of need you.
You know what he saw? He saw opportunity. He saw opportunity to relive a glory. Like he got the phone call. Like, hey Matt, why don't you come in and throw a couple balls? We want to see how good you are. Like, do you want like are you willing to play though? Maybe. Hold on. Hey Deborah, I told you to call back.
Time out for a second. First off, I love that you're Matt Schaub, and somehow I feel that's accurate.
I feel like that's accurate too.
Deborah.
Told you to call back. No, they're not, Matt. Now sit the fuck down.
You got kids. Take care of them.
Like, Matt, shut up. But Matt, I'm trying to watch Silicon Valley. Shut the fuck up.
Is this the Dennis Quaid and his wife from fucking Any Given Sunday relationship?
This is Matt Schaub getting on her goddamn nerves.
I can play finally. It's like, god damn
You know
it.
what it is? It was a combination of, number one, like, it's like, who's more annoying? My husband at home or my husband at work? And you know what? The home one is a little bit better. But you know what? No, I don't want the annoying prickler. Hey baby, I threw 400 yards. Now have some of my long yardage. That was fun when I was 24, Matt. I'm tired of it.
Hold on for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second. You pause it real quick. So, in other news, Eagles is clearly like, we're not dead. We're rebounding. And I think it's to their benefit that the Bills' offense isn't that great.
Good for them. Good for them because they realize that, hey, we can beat them. The Bills are beatable. Here's the thing. Yes, they're having a good season. They're beatable. They ain't got no offense.
They're very beatable. I like to say, Denzel, shout outs to you. Your team won, but you lucked out because the Bears field goal kicker is some shit.
Yo, so the first one, I was thinking to myself, well, they better not have another shot at the field goal. And
wide left.
And boing! They weren't even a boing. It was a
it's a whiff. It's like, what?
Yo. I don't know if it's one of those days where you do it and you make a sound effect like wee. Like, I need a right sound effect for that. I don't think it's that. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, hilarious. That was hilarious.
That was a shit show of a game where the Bears. I hate to say it, man. It's like I want to believe in Trubisky, but he ain't the one that, like, the Bears defense is great, but it's like your defense can only do so much if your offense can't do anything. And the problem is that they got a good running game. They can run it down opponents' throats. They can easily do that. And they just pad Trubisky stats.
And that's what I'm saying. And Trubisky is, while he's not terrible, he's obviously going to be a backup somewhere for the rest of his career. Being honest. Just being honest. He's not that good. And it sucks. It sucks. He can't carry a team like that, man. But, you know, he has these bursts of good stuff. But it's like, yo, everybody has seen this. And everybody said this before he even came into the league. Why are you getting Trubisky? And that high in the draft pick, why did you go one up to get him?
I mean, yeah. Giants-Lions was interesting because the Lions, for some reason, was just letting the Giants just stick in the game.
Yep.
And I'm like, Lions, what are you doing? Like, finish them.
I've been waiting for the Lions to start, you know, lining it up. I don't think. No.
God knows they tried. They tried. Dear Lord, did they try? If Rosen wasn't, it's Rosen, right? Yeah, Rosen. If Rosen wasn't a bad quarterback, the Giants would have ran away with that shit.
Oh, Rosen? Hell, what are you talking about? I mean, even fucking your boy. See, you fuck me up, man.
Daniel Jones. My bad. I don't know why I said Rosen. If Daniel Jones was like really, really good, I mean, look, he threw for 322 yards, but like, if he was really on the money, Detroit would have lost that fucking game.
No, he lame. That shit was lame.
Yeah.
Lame.
So let me ask you something about the Bucks. You think Jameis is basically done after the season with them?
He better be. He should have been done last year. He should have been done last year.
It's like he finds ways of
Suck it.
Yeah. It's like they would be in the game, and it's like he throws balls. I'm like, yo, are you Stevie Wonder? Like, there was nobody open. What are you doing? Like,
more. I mean, if they're stuck with him, and he is terrible. He is terrible. All right, wait. Where is he at? Jameis Winston. Bruh, how many interceptions this nigga already got, man?
I don't know. I mean, he was throwing for, what was it? Let's see. He threw for, is this thing going to pop up? Is it going to pop up? Is he going to show it?
Oh, so far this season, he has 14 touchdowns and 12 interceptions.
Jesus Christ, man. People talk cash shit about Romo and his interceptions, but Jameis Winston is like, yo, hold my fucking beer. Jesus Christ.
Only had 2,000 yards passing. Here's the sad part. Tampa Bay Times, Byron Leftwich. Jameis Winston is still the Bucks' best quarterback.
Yo, Leftwich, how many concussions have you got to even come to that conclusion?
See, you're wrong, but son, every game this nigga has pick fumble.
It's like every weekend you're like, what new way is Jameis Winston going to lose the ball?
Okay, you know when you hear a teacher do the little thing, okay, how are you going to make me depressed today, Christopher? You're like, I did this essay, not enough vowels. It's like, what do you mean by that? It just gives you an F.
Jameis in a nutshell, man.
Hold on before we leave though. Hey, look at me on Titans. Stop.
What are you?
Stop. Look at me. Don't think that you're good in any way.
Well, D. Tannehill led them to victory, so clearly they got something.
Let me be frank. I love Ryan Tannehill. I will never say nothing bad about him. He's one of the guys stuck with. And I knew that was going to be about something. Was he about something? Yeah. He was about wasting a lot of his career in fucking Miami. He wasted his time in Miami.
It's one of those. Yeah. It's one of those situations where you're just asking, like, why were you here, Tannehill? What was your purpose?
Tampa just wasted everybody's time.
Yeah. So Joe Flacco's out, and Brandon Allen is the backup quarterback in Denver, and with that, Jacoby Brisket, or whatever.
No, call him Biscuit.
Jacoby Biscuit and the Colts end up beating up the Broncos, but wasn't really anything spectacular, to be honest.
I feel bad for the Broncos.
What check down king is gone? Is that what it is?
No, sorry, Joey. I don't care. I really was rooting for them to win this game.
Based on?
I wanted them to win the game, man. I feel bad for the Broncos. It feels like they're never going to be good again.
Are you saying that they're a broken team, ergo nothing good would come of it?
They're not going to be good until John Elway either gets out of his own way,
or somebody shoots him in the face or something.
or they get rid of him. That'd be the
Well, you know
only
that's
way.
not going to happen. He's the golden boy of that franchise. You do realize that, right?
I don't look. People have lasted. I don't know. They're going to get rid of him.
I mean, but like you said, I mean, you know, there are other teams that could get better quarterbacks, but like I said before, he has to get out of his own way, you know, for that to happen. So,
I know quarterbacks better than everybody. Shut the fuck up.
so speaking of which, apparently Andy Dalton had to sit the fuck down after losing to the Rams like this. He's done.
Yeah, that sucks.
The guy that was the face of that franchise for so fucking long, now he got to take a fucking seat. That's
It stinks. And, you know, at moments like this, man, it's like you feel bad, but at the same time, it's like it's not your fault. It is not your fault.
yeah.
AJ Green is like, oh damn, cuz I can't even run.
This is true. This is true.
Team, they are broken. All they did was make Gardner Minshew feel like a beast with his 255 bomb. I've been telling y'all that for years. Y'all just think he's fun. Those quarterbacks don't last too long.
Yeah.
And you know what? I take that back. They actually do last long because we do have a good one. You know what? Look, Gardner, fool me. Stay in the league for a good 10, 12 years. And I know you probably be a backup at that point, but I got a good I just got to put this out here. I want you to be like Fitzmagic. I want you to earn a name
Yep.
and buy it. And I'm just saying, Fitzpatrick is good and burst. That's real talk. That's his veteran. Look, high school academia. That's his quirk. He just do these bursts of brilliance. Like this motherfucker is like on the level of like he can do any quarterback for like one quarter and that's it.
I mean, you get your hopes up, and then all of a sudden, womp womp.
Are you ready? He does like some little thing to do the quirk, and all of a sudden you see like a silhouette of Warner Moon, and he starts throwing like Warner Moon, and then after the first quarter, start throwing picks and getting check downs and all the rest of that shit.
I mean, yeah.
And then sometimes he overloads it, and sometimes he get lucky and overloads that shit, and it lasts for like one half, and then just crumbles.
Guess who's back, D?
Who?
Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cardinals had a come to Jesus moment because they've been on this hot streak, and all of a sudden Drew Brees came back, and they're like, "Oh no!"
And blessed him. Real quick on the head. You know what? Look, fuck you. I understand. I'm not you, Chris, but fuck the person who man. Drew Brees, man, he's a good leader. I'm gonna be real with you. You mean to tell me you came back the week before the bye week? You egotistical.
That was an ego. That was like, oh, it's the Cardinals. Bet I could pad these motherfucking stats right goddamn now.
Pad stats. Now, look, I'm mad for one reason. Well, I'm not mad about that. But no, I actually am mad about that. But you know why else I'm mad, Chris?
What?
My dumb ass forgot that he came back this week and I didn't start him on my team. I had a winnable game. If I just started Drew Brees, I won the game.
373 yards. That would definitely been a hell of some points right there.
I had 25 points I didn't have on my team. I stopped paying attention ever since I got my ass kicked. I don't care no more.
I understand. That's very understandable.
Whatever. Look, but yeah, that's some ego shit, man. But anyway, the Saints look good as ever. And they are the team I really got going to the Super Bowl. Outside the Cowboys, I really got them going to the Super Bowl.
Gardner Minshew, he's keeping the Jaguars alive.
Yep.
And the Jets are proving that game against the Cowboys was just that bullshit, and they are sucking and derping it up. Woo, they are and again, as a Cowboy fan, it just frustrates you even more that every team is washing the Jets, and I'm like,
It It don't frustrate me. I'm not that mad. I don't care.
I know. It's just it's like they couldn't even take that victory on the Cowboys and do something with it. It's like the following week, shit, we suck again.
Wah, 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 wah.
So the Jaguars came through and did work and stuff. So Panthers, how's that experiment with your quarterback working out?
Hey,
I was
buddy.
told that we don't need Cam Newton.
Hey, buddy. Hey, guys, come here. And I say this to all the Carolina fans. Actually, no. Hey, black people, leave the room. Hey, white fans, don't think I don't notice the correlation between Cam Newton being an outlandish Negro to your secret hate of black men being in power. And any black man with that little bit of arrogance that he has, you quote unquote don't like him because he's unruly and all the rest of that. Oh, at first it was charming, but now that he's losing, I'm tired of his Negro. Don't think I don't see the ism, motherfucker.
Yep.
But that being said, yeah, Kyle Allen, I told all of you, is trash. It is. If it were not, Christopher, if it were not for that beautiful, beautiful white boy named Christian McCaffrey, you would be the trash box that you
Christian
are.
McCaffrey is the Saquon Barkley for the damn Panthers. That man does it all. Rushes and receives. Dear God.
That he's a white boy that outruns black dudes. Do you know how many Klansmen are beating off that?
And they're looking at Cal Allen like, and you didn't do anything with this? You fucking suck.
He sucks. I told you Kyle Allen sucked. I don't know why anybody thought he could do anything. I'm like, yo, he's a backup quarterback that had a couple of bursts. Chill out, y'all.
Yeah.
Chill out. Like there are two types of backup quarterbacks. Backup quarterbacks that need to be backup so they can end up becoming something. And then guys, look, they're a good backup.
So here's my prediction with the 49ers. I feel the 49ers are going to get punched in the mouth. And it's not going to be in the regular season. It's going to be in the playoffs.
Oh no, I don't know. I think the same thing.
Because I pretty much just let it go with the fact of, the 49ers, they're doing what they're doing. Clearly the defense is like awake the whole season up to this point. Garoppolo was on fire, so hey, they're doing it, but they're going to get punched in the mouth. And I don't know who is going to do it, but it's going to happen.
Hills are coming, Chris. Coming.
Speaking of which, guess what, Kate? Baker Mayfield got punched in the mouth by Belichick. And that was hilarious because you let Belichick get 300 wins off you guys. Congrats.
Best part about that was those goat those goat shoes that he gave that Odell gave Tom Brady, and that look on Baker Mayfield's face.
Did you see the one with the Jordan Cry face where he's looking at the dude, I saw that shit on the train, and I swear to God, I think some people thought I was going crazy. I was like, dog, that shit had me in tears.
I feel like this is some type of I feel like this is some type of weird reverse cut video. It feels weird. Like, what the hell? Like, it's weird. Look. Now, here's that. Real talk. I am all for players showing other players love.
Yeah,
and like
doing
shit like that. That's cool as shit. I like that. I personally like that. Like a lot of one of the biggest things, the biggest going on in soccer and it was going on in soccer was at the end of the game, certain players would trade jerseys with each other.
Yeah.
And why they doing that? Man, we supposed to be rivals, man. Why we doing this? It's like okay, whatever. That was their big. They hate that shit. But shit, I love it when players show each other love like that. Yeah. And
it's because it's Tom Brady. That's why.
but here's the thing. Here's the fun part. That look on his face. That look on his face. Oh my God.
That's what made the Jordan Cry shit so fucking hilarious.
Oh
Oh my god! Here's the thing. I hate feeling that look. This is still technically to me his rookie year. Okay,
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield is not good. He's a pretty looking dude.
He's sober fucking Manziel. That's all he is. I'm calling him sober Manziel.
Sober Manziel. That's all he is. He's not good. He's actually trash for right now. I actually really do think.
Did you hear him pop off at those reporters? Like, he's like, "What kind of fucking question is that?" And walked off. I'm like, "God damn, dude!"
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't see that? Yo, he looked at the reporters. I forgot what the reporter fucking asked him. And he was just like, what kind of fucking question is that and stuff? And then just walked off from the damn interview. I was like, God damn.
I am not surprised that we have gotten to this point with Von Baker. I am not surprised.
Oh, that's what he was. Okay, I'll actually read what he says. Stop saying, but I told you the clock was running and we had a penalty. You want to give him the ball back? No, you don't play. You don't know it. That's just plain and simple. And then Grassi asked if Mayfield was happy with the way the drive ended, and Mayfield was like, was I happy with the drive? No, we didn't score points. Dumbest question you can ask. What? Jesus, Tony.
Jesus, Tony.
That is the most whitest shit ever to end a conversation.
Jesus, Tony.
And D, here's the kicker. He did the whole white person scoff as he said the shit and walked off.
Look, Jesus, Tony. Oh.
Dude, it was the look of disgust, like it was the stupidest question. I'm like, I don't think it was really dumb per se. It was just like, were you happy with the decision? Like, what the fuck, you know?
Now I have to find the clip.
Oh, it's on ESPN. You can't miss that shit. You cannot miss it. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Oh god, I laughed. I was like, bruh. If that was a black quarter, if that was fucking Jackson off the Ravens that did that shit, oh man.
Oh my god, yeah, shit.
Oh, but yeah, Patriots are undefeated, and Patriots got a tough road ahead of them. They got some heavy hitters on them. They got the Ravens, they got the Eagles, they got the Cowboys, they got the Texans, they got the Chiefs.
Okay, so looking at the Ravens are going to be. Here's the thing.
These are 5 teams that could possibly beat them in some capacity.
Now, real quick, let's go through each one. I feel that the Ravens have a good chance to beat them.
And they're playing in Baltimore. So.
Yeah, I know. And also, I just being honest with you, yes, the Patriots are a dangerous team. They can get at you, yada, 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 all that good shit. But I'm waiting for a team to punch them in the mouth. Because they're not good.
Ravens can do it.
They are so beatable. The Ravens can do it. The Eagles...
they got to play perfect ball.
They have to.
Same with Dallas.
Same with Dallas, but I think just going off of the underrated history of our team, Chris, especially these last 10 years with Jason Garrett, the Cowboys have one quirk that we do every season. And all of a sudden, the big old Dio speech, and all of a sudden, whatever team is the big baddie, last year it was the Saints, forward and just do that Hajime Ippo punch right across the chin and then drop that team.
I mean, and like I said, they got Houston Texans. They got to play perfect.
Yo, we have done that. We have done that to so many teams, man. So I think we can do it.
Year one of Dak's rookie year, we did that against Green Bay when they were like the fucking team to beat.
Yep, we did. We did that to them. We did that to the Steelers. We did that to the We did that to the Saints. We did it to the Jacksonville. The one that Jacksonville was funny.
That was just that demoralized the fuck out of that team.
That team, that was great. I love it. But anyway, like I said, the Texans are going to lose that game. I guarantee. I'm already calling that. They lose.
Mahomes is back against the Chiefs when they play the Patriots, so he'll be back.
Matter. I don't think it's going to matter.
Can I ask you something? Okay. What is up with quarterbacks like Mahomes getting leg injuries?
Well,
Like
I
that.
don't know. Actually, still don't even know how he got hurt. To be honest, man.
Like no, but I'm still like baffled because it's like RG3 got a leg injury like that. Didn't RG3 have a? I mean, not didn't Yeah, RG3 had a leg injury. Didn't Kaepernick have a leg injury?
Something like that. No, he had an arm injury. I don't know.
It might have been arm. Either which way, it's like, dude, what is up with the leg injury? Is it just because they're mobile quarterbacks? I guess I don't fucking
Something like
know.
that. Because my wife made a point about this. She said it's basically how athletes run. A lot of y'all, especially basketball players and football players, they play on their toes, and that stress can create a lot of stress on your team.
That's why Dak can't sprint like that because he isn't really running on his toes. Okay, that makes sense.
A lot of guys know how to not run on their toes. They got trainers to do that shit, but some guys just do it so naturally because that's how they get off real quick. Come on, just real talk. That's how you win.
Yeah.
That's how you get off. You just
Hopefully that fate does not befell Lamar Jackson. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to him.
And she told me like I told her basically how Kevin Garnett snapped his tendon, and I told her what happened. She's like, that's because I bet he went flat footed, and he's not used to going flat footed. And when he hits flat footed, the basically his tendon said, "I'm done." Like, pop, and you saw you saw his calf muscle. Like, yep, he tore it because he went flat footed, and the tendon just had enough of it. Because you're so used to being on your toes all the time, when you finally go flat footed, it hurts. So I'm like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so.
But then again, some niggas just getting knocked in the knee, and that's just it.
Yeah, that too. Raiders got a rude awakening and stuff when the Texans came to town, so good on the Texans for doing it and stuff. Deshaun Watson, he's having a pretty good year.
I'm sorry. Watt is hurt? No.
You don't say.
You know what, JJ? I say this as a person that love you. Retire now.
You know what, dude? I thought JJ did retire already.
It's not. I feel like he should. It's not worth it.
Pectoral torn, and I'm like, well, of course.
Yo, I mean it because he's going to be one of the most charitable men. He's a great dude. Dude, retire. And you're already a king in Houston.
Yeah.
Dude, it is not worth your body.
Yeah.
You have getting to real. I mean that with JJ Watt. I think he needs to stop.
He's gonna get one more year before he retires.
I think he will too, but he needs to stop as soon as possible, man, because he torn that muscle. Stop.
Yeah.
You get every season, man. So, shout out, but real talk. I like the Raiders are trying. The Raiders suck, but they're trying.
Yeah. They're like Arizona, where they're proving that they're not going to get rolled over.
We're not gonna go into the night. We will survive.
Speaking of which, so Kansas City, Green Bay. I'm still shaky on Green Bay, but they're doing what they got to do.
You can't hate them, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get that far. I think they're going to lose.
Minnesota's going to be the one that's going to knock them.
It's going to be something. It's going to be interesting going down the wire with them.
Because I tell you what, though, if we're looking real quick, we're looking at NFC. If you're coming out the NFC East, you better win the NFC East because that's the only way you're going to get into the fucking playoffs.
You already think so?
The way the rest of the NFC is looking.
All right, let's see. Okay. Two are definitely going to come out the West. If it stands, two are going to come out the North. And you have to win. You have to. South, but the South. No, look, dude, the South has already won. The South has already won. The Saints already got.
The Saints got no lock. Everybody else is just like there.
See, here's the funny thing about it: the Cowboys and the Eagles. I'll be real with you. You don't want to see neither of those teams in the playoffs.
I mean,
that's the team you need to worry about, because if the Eagles beat out the Cowboys for the division, they're going to be on a roll. I know the Eagles enough; they're going to go on a roll. If we make it out, whoever we play in the wild cards immediately getting their jaw checked off the break. That's happening.
But anyways,
so, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but anyways, the Chiefs do. So I like LaShawn McCoy. I think he's still showing that he's a capable rusher. LaShawn, hold the fucking ball. Dear God, this dude fumbled the ball I think twice in this game.
I think like look. He know what he doing.
All right, D. All right.
No, that lost him the game, man. I feel that he just really had a lapse in judgment and just fucked up.
Like, clearly, I mean, it's like I'm not mad at him so much that I was like, "Oh, Chiefs, you could have beat the goddamn Green Bay Packers," and it's like, damn it,
chance. Oh my gosh.
So I can't blame Andy Reid on that one. It's like, whatever.
Yep.
The Dolphins scared the shit out of the Steelers first quarter, and then the Steelers like, oh shit, we actually are a better football team, and then they just washed them the rest of the quarters.
You know what that was? It was like the fourth quarter, like it was like, man, we're losing the game. We gotta do something, guys. All right, here it goes. No. You go out there, you just like, it's sort of like on Independence Day when the president like shot off that one missile and they actually hit it. Like, hey guys, we can kick their ass. Yeah. Yo, man, the Steelers destroyed them. It was one of those things where you're like, all right, time over. Grabbed them, just like seismic tossed them, started tossing them around the room.
Juju had a hell of a game, but I mean, it's the Dolphins, so anybody's going to have a fucking pad-filled awesome game anyway. So it is what it is, What
hey, yo. Shout out to my boy Kenyon Drake, who got kicked out and went over to the Cardinals and actually did something in this game. Well, all right, Kenyon. Good for you.
That seems like such a lateral move.
It really does, doesn't it?
I'm just thinking about that. I was like, that's a lateral move. It didn't really go up or down. It's just, all right.
Yo, it's always hilarious when you mention lateral moves. I forgot what DC did. And you was like, D, I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't know? D, that's kind of a lateral move, don't you think?
It didn't really move. It's like, you didn't move the needle. It's just like...
It didn't do nothing. You know it didn't do nothing. Like, Iron Man 3 was some shit.
That's your go-to. It's like, Chris got me. I really feel you have a freaking multiple choice on how to answer me and shit. And Iron Man 3 is like D.
No, I don't.
A is shut up, Chris. B is shut the fuck up, Chris. C is Iron Man 3 sucks.
No, actually, it's two buttons. This is mention Iron Man 3 sucking ass. Mention Iron Man 3 sucking ass. Change subject. Like say change subject to Gundam, and it's me sweating. No, actually, quick. Change the subject to Gundam.
Speaking of which, I know who's going to have to change the subject to Gundam. It's going to be fucking Dan Snyder after this Trent Williams shit. I tell you that fucking.
Oh my God, yo, man.
That nigga going to be sweating bullets. Like, what do I choose? God. So anyways, let's go with these picks and stuff.
It's I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm kind of still laughing. Right, let's go ahead.
I'm gonna skip the 49ers Cardinals because that game is happening right now, and I'll say this much. Hey, 49ers, what are you doing? Anyways, so
back in the game.
Yeah. So anyways, Texans Jaguars. I'm going Texans.
I'm going Texans too.
Redskins Bills. In my pick'em league, I picked the Redskins because reasons. I'm just saying, D, you don't have to follow my lead. I just did it for reasons. I don't know why.
I'm going to. I picked the Redskins.
Okay. Go Dwayne Haskins.
Wait a minute, you want Buffalo or Washington?
I said Redskins. I said Redskins. In the pick'em league that I'm in, I picked the Redskins because I was looking at the Bills like this will be a very Bills loss losing to the Redskins. So Redskins.
Yes, it would be. I think the Redskins can build off of what they did last week, but Redskins
do me a solid. Give the ball to Peterson and run it down the Bills' throats. They can't stop the run.
I don't know. Is he hurt?
No, he's playing. They just, for some reason or another and stuff, they just stop running the ball and start throwing the ball for dumb reasons. I don't know why. They did that shit against Minnesota, and I'm like, guys, just run the ball. Like, Minnesota couldn't really do much of anything. It's whatever. Vikings-Chiefs. This could be a good game. I'm going Vikings on this one, though.
I'm going Chiefs.
Okay. Tank Bowl. Jets-Dolphins. Dolphins. Win it.
Tank? No, you can't have a tank bowl when one is a tank.
This is a tank.
This ain't a tank bowl.
Oh, it's a tank bowl, sir. It's a tank bowl.
It's a tank bowl, but one is obviously a bigger tank of both of them.
I'm going Dolphins on this one, baby. Going Dolphins.
Dolphins. You going to Dolphins? I cannot pick the Dolphins. For the life of me, I cannot pick the Dolphins. So, yeah, I'm going for...
Go Fitzmagic, baby. Go Fitzmagic. See, this is going to be a tough one right here. Bears, Eagles. I picked the Eagles because, again, Trubisky. So, yeah, I'm picking the Eagles. Guess my better judgment.
Eagles.
All right. This could be good. Colts, Steelers. I'm going to go Steelers.
I can't go with the Steelers on this one. I think this is going to be a loss for them, but they're not going to lose by much.
Okay.
I don't have them losing by much in this one, so yeah.
Titans, Panthers. I'm going to go Panthers.
Wait, who you said? Titans, Panthers?
Yeah. I'm going Panthers.
No. Titans.
All right.
Something's telling me go for the Titans.
All right. Lions, Raiders. I feel this is a trap game, so my upset of the week goes to the Raiders beating the Lions.
I do too. Well, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah. This could be a trap game too, maybe. It depends on which Jameis Winston we get. Bucks, Seahawks.
What? There's no way this is a trap game.
I say that because Winston might throw one interception and still have a great fucking game.
No. Seahawks. Don't start doing shit like that, Chris.
I'm going Seahawks, but...
No, that's not funny. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't be scaring folk because you want to be evil.
I'm not being evil. I'm just, Anyways,
I'm just telling you how it is, man. But go ahead.
Yes, I picked the Seahawks. Yeah, I picked the Seahawks. I'm gonna say it. Tank Bowl. Browns, Broncos.
Ooh.
I'm going with Big Dick Mayfield in the Browns.
No. It's not a tank bowl. Not yet. Not for the Browns. They're not in tank mode. I'm
going Browns.
But the Broncos need to be. The Broncos need to start going to tank mode right now.
That presumes that Elway is actually going to look for a capable quarterback in the draft. So
that's not going to happen, man. But Cleveland's going to win this one.
Yeah, hopefully, because dear God, because you don't want
they really can lose this.
You do not want Brandon Allen shining on you, Browns. Don't do it. Do not do it.
You don't want that shit. You do not want that shit. That was sad.
Oh, that would be major sad. This could actually be a decent game. Packers Chargers. I'm going Chargers. Don't know why.
Packers going to keep on going. Packers going to keep on going.
All right. Patriots Ravens. That's the Sunday night game. I'm going Ravens.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Ravens. Let's go.
Yeah. They're playing in Baltimore, so we'll see.
Let's go.
Monday night game, which will probably be high ratings. Cowboys Giants. I'm going Cowboys, and I really feel the 2 weeks of bye week and stuff has helped the team because apparently a lot of players are actually going to be eligible to play this Sunday. So the 2 weeks did help them recover big time. And we didn't talk about this. We got Bennett on defense.
Oh, yeah. the interesting story coming out about Michael Bennett is what's going to happen with him and not coming out for the national anthem. So there are a couple of stories. Number one is, and it makes the most sense, what makes you think that wasn't a deal breaker? You know that's what he's about because Michael Bennett does not shut the fuck up.
Yeah, to his detriment sometimes.
To his detriment sometimes, but he is one of those outspoken people. He will say what's on his mind and all that.
It's a take it or leave it approach, basically.
Yep. And he's been doing that. He's been doing the kneeling thing and not coming out because when he played for the Patriots, he didn't come out the locker room.
And it's not like he was a cancer to the locker room. It's just like you said. It's
he wasn't. Like, yeah, it's
the national
attitude.
anthem. Yeah, it's the attitude, so to speak.
But
And,
look, here's the
Belichick
thing.
don't play that shit. So
Yeah, but Belichick respected him. Say, yeah, you can stay in the locker room. Now, Jerry Jones. It's a weird thing where you got to kind of agree with it, Chris. Jerry Jones, when he came out with that corny ass shit with him and everybody else locking arms, that was his way of saying, look, we're not against it or none of that. We just want to say we're in solidarity with everybody else. But as for me and my team, we are going to do that, and that's what we're going to do here in Dallas.
mm-hmm.
As much as I'm against all of that shit, because it's like, oh, fuck you. I'm not standing under this thing, like, whatever. Political shit. Whatever. Here's the thing. I kind of agree with that, though.
yeah,
I kind of agree with it. And here's the sick part about it. It's like, yeah, guys, I respect who you are, but no, don't do that shit. I'm with my team.
yeah.
With my team, I'm not having all that unnecessary, look, I know you boys like the liberals. Y'all, it's fine. It's fine. You can pick any of those nice Negro loving. I'm sorry. Any you can keep on picking any of them Democrats. It's all right. It's all right here in Dallas. But just as the kids say, real talk. All of you coons are going to be outside with your hand over your goddamn heart.
Yeah. Oh, side note, we're talking about the Jets. So, Jets safety Jamal Adams was up for sale, and the Cowboys made an offer for him, but apparently the Jets wanted a shit ton of fucking money on top of some draft picks, and Dallas was like, fuck you, that's not happening.
A lot of people are saying that we fucked up on it, and
I don't think we did, because they gave apparently they wouldn't give up too much.
Yeah, look. Here's the thing. I do too. I think we could have given a little bit more, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know if we're. Yeah, he would have been a great add-on. I'm pretty sure he would have been a big help, but
You still haven't touched Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott to sign yet, so that would have been kind of like put y'all in the fucking bind.
I think that's the other thing too. You're going to pick up that contract he had in New York, and you're going to have to sign him in the next 2 years, and you don't know if you're going to have the money in the next 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, because from what I'm hearing, for all intents and purposes, if this thing with Michael Bennett works out, Dallas want to keep him, and they actually do have some wiggle room to keep him on if he so chooses to stay on after the season and stuff. So
here's the thing with that, man. I think Michael Bennett will be a really good addition. It's not like he slowed down, but he's still a really big help, man.
We saw what he did with the Eagles. We saw what he did with the Patriots. So yeah, he clearly,
exactly. Yeah, he ain't slowed down yet, but he's still a threat. So I really hope he can do something in Dallas. I really do. Yeah. He might be we didn't get Jamal Adams, but something tells me that we probably did the right thing by getting him.
I mean, it's going to be weird seeing him with his sleeves rolled up and shit playing in a Dallas jersey, though, to be honest.
It'll be funny. It's going to be odd.
It's just all of a sudden, it's like, who's this guy with his fucking arms all naked? It's like, oh, it's
fucking asshole.
But yeah, we got the Cowboys beating the Giants. That could either be a good game or just be a bad day for the Giants yet again. So,
Notice that we said notice that we didn't say that there's any scenario that the Giants can beat us, because that's not fucking happening.
I mean, look, Saquon's going to get his numbers. This is not getting twisted.
Saquon's going to get that 100 and then fade away.
Daniel Jones is going to Daniel Jones it up, because that's what he is. So,
hey,
what it is.
Hey, rookie, eat it.
Oh man, man, lastly, real quick and stuff on the NBA, KD already confirmed what a lot of us already knew, that basically the shit that went down between him and Draymond played a small factor into him leaving for the Brooklyn Nets. We kind of sort of knew that was a factor, but, you know, it is what it is and stuff. And also, everybody's in fucking panic mode because the Golden State Warriors are like 1-3, and I'm like, guys, chill. All right, it's 4 games. Chill.
Did you hear? Steph's hurt.
Yeah, Steph broke his hand.
Yeah, so guess what? They're fucked. They're fucked. They're fucked.
I got a feeling they're going to pull on Nationals and eke their way into the playoffs. That's just a hunch.
They're going to eke their way into the playoffs and lose because they suck.
Okay. If we really, real quick off the top of our heads, if we really had to see who would be the top 8 coming out the West, who do you see coming? Because I already got the Lakers and the Clippers off break, right? Jazz,
Denver, Portland,
Houston.
LA. No, I don't see the Spurs, but I think the Spurs will make it. The Pelicans will. Pelicans will. And, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just want to know at the top. Now, on the East side, I got Philly, Boston. Bucks.
I don't think the Nets will get high, but of course they're going to make it.
They'll eke into the playoffs, so I got the Nets.
Oh, they ain't going to eke in. They're going to get in, but I don't know how good they're going to be.
Charlotte.
No, Charlotte won't. Charlotte, no.
You don't see Charlotte?
Stink. They're going to stink. They ain't got Kemba. They ain't got nothing down there. So
right.
No.
Right.
Atlanta will make it.
Mm-hmm.
I got Atlanta making it. Detroit is going to make it, but they're going to be the 8th spot. And they're going to stink.
See, I'm of the opposite thought. Mm-hmm.
The Bucks. I said Atlanta already. Oh, I got Orlando making it. Orlando and Indiana.
I'm gonna swap out Detroit with.
If you say Washington, we're
am.
into the show right now.
I am, because I just have faith in the Wizards.
We will see all of you next week.
All right, guys. Peace.